Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bench Racing. My name is Steve Hansen. Today, we just got one and only one topic, and that is the All-Star Race, or the Cluster F, or whatever you want to call it. I know you've all probably seen plenty of commentary on the race yesterday, if you want to call it that. It was a race, but it wasn't an all-star race. I mean, this goes into another level of some of the moronic crap that NASCAR has ever thought up with some of these events. I mean, let's start with this. So you've already got a group of cars that's already qualified into the show. Yet you're running them in there with people that are trying to race into the show. What concept can you even logically explain that had anything? Oh man, here's a good idea. Let's just go throw them all together and I mean, hell? They'd have been better off to just draw pills and invert the field and all this kind of shit. I mean, for crying out loud. To have Chase Elliott knocked out of the race that he already qualified for, and others, mind you, but and here again, I'm going to say this flat out: Dover is not the place for the All-Star race. And I mean, I heard Denny Hamlin earlier today say that let's take it to Nashville Speedway, which I mean, you got a grandstands of 20,000 people, and it would be great to have it there. But folks, listen, the All-Star race needs to be in Charlotte like it always was. The All-Star race needs to be exactly that. You need to have like a 10 or 20 lap shootout at the end, not 200 laps. I mean, for crying out loud. But the reason I say Charlotte is this. Okay, Charlotte is the home of NASCAR, per se, right? I mean, all the shops are there, and I know NASCAR headquarters in Daytona, but this is the thing, gang. Listen, you have these guys running all over the frickin' countryside for 30-some races a year. And so it used to be when you had the NASCAR thing, or the All-Star race in Charlotte, they can stay home and you can, get a little extra time to go to kids' events and go to family events or just hang out. But the other thing is, so they built the NASCAR Hall of Fame in where? Charlotte. So here's a grand idea. Since this is the mecca of NASCAR in Charlotte, why in God's name are you shopping this thing all over the countryside? You need to create an event in Charlotte that they will go to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, because I've heard that, attendance is all over the place with it. But damn it, build an event. Let teams, if they want, have shop tours. Let their fans, let these teams and their fans come and enjoy where they work at. If, whether they want to let them in the shop, whether they want to have a fan day or anything. They could create one whale of an event in Charlotte for the All-Star race. And I mean, you can do whatever you want to do for eliminations to have the field of, let's say we have your normal sprint car or dirt late model A features on the World Outlaws are about 24 cars. So let's pick that for a number, 24 cars. So whatever you got to do to qualify your 24 cars, and then the rest can do heat races or then a last chance race to maybe bump it to, you get 4 more spots, so we'll make it 28. Charlotte's a big track. I mean, they could all race on it. I get that. But you want to cut it down to the last 20-lap race, 24 cars, balls out, or let's do that. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. We won't do a 20-lap deal at the end. The last race of the night will be 40 laps with 24 cars, and it's just a concept of trying to make it an event. But this 200 lap crap, and I mean, and the wreck fest that involved with all this, and the it's just, gang, I'm sorry. It just, I sat there, I listened to it and watched part of it on TV and stuff, and I'm sitting here just in disbelief, of the moronic. You cost these teams enough money already. Okay, so you have the Clash that arguments wants it to be back at Daytona. Well, I'm going to be an advocate of putting the All-Star Race back in Charlotte. So Steve O'Donnell and the cast of other people that's there, you guys need to, if you're trying to work your way back into the good graces of the NASCAR fans, man, put this thing back in Charlotte, okay? Talk to your race teams, create events around Charlotte for the few days, and really make it an event that people are going to want to come to. I'm sorry, but this is the Clash is one thing. The All-Star Race needs to be in Charlotte. Period. My opinion. Y'all can comment right here. But that's my 2 cents worth, guys. I don't know what you guys thought of the race. Again, comment on that down here. If you like the channel, give a like and subscribe. I'm just a crabby old guy that likes racing, and it seems like most of the time I bitch about NASCAR, but there's other forms of racing out there that we all enjoy, and I apologize I don't touch on that as much as I should. But anyway, like I said, everybody, I'm just flabbergasted that somewhere in a boardroom they thought this would be a good idea. Not so much that it was Dover, but the freaking format that they had, a 4-hour freaking marathon. Seriously? I mean, it's almost like they're sitting in the boardroom lighting one up and having some moonshine. Think, well, oh, wait, I got an idea. Yeah, let's qualify, and then just to throw caution to the wind, we'll make the qualifiers run with the people trying to get in the race. Yeah. Then we'll make the last segment 200 laps. There's a good idea. Anyway, sorry everybody. I'm a little bit snarky and sarcastic, but my limit got reached on that All-Star Race yesterday. With that, everybody, have a great day, and we will see you soon. Take care.